my name pretty Tony, they always come through with the one and only. Yeah.
You make me wanna say it again. You make me wanna say it again.
Check it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back with more of the Minstrel Show right after this commercial break.
That young boy with no parachute jumping out of that plane. That young boy with no parachute, he must be insane. That young boy with no parachute, he's looking so free. That young boy with no parachute, he looks a lot like...
Oh, yeah. Let's do this.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. So the Baltimore Orioles have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges, so we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and our starting pitcher here today, number 17.
Well, even though guys don't emphasize the win or loss as much as they used to, it's still a tough thing for a pitcher to swallow when he looks up and sees that he lost 15 ball games and unfortunately didn't get the run support at times that he needed, but professionals are able to turn the page and get back out there, take the ball, and continue to compete. And I expect to see that from him this season.
And a pitch. Gerald Perry in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground. Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first. And here now the lineup for the Royals. And now the veteran third baseman. 2 for 8 in the series so far. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team, and when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Batting third, the first baseman, George.
And now it's going to be George Brett. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
On its way to the corner. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And towing the slab here, number 18.
Well, he recently got his 100th victory of his career. Got here pretty fast. I know he's excited to be in triple digits at-bats. Now it's time to work on one-on-one. Excited to see him on the mound today.
And into the box for Baltimore, number 12.
Number 12.
The wind of the pitch. And that's a little high.
Count 1-0.
That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Righty to the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Brett steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
1 out, base is empty. Flips the corner, 3-2 now.
Got 3-2.
Down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Hal rigged it. In the box now. No balls and a strike. The pitch. And now the count is even. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, here's the left fielder, Bo Jackson. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
It gets down, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend to the basement in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the right fielder. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. Fastball for a strike.
0-1 to count.
Jackson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That one missed. Check on the runner. And he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. I can watch base hits like that all day long, man. So can every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. First and second, no outs. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the inside corner for a strike. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And the righty deals. Swing and attack for the rolls foul. Breaking ball inside. 3-2 now. Willie Wilson on deck for the Royals. First and second here, no outs. Hit on the ground might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Now he launches a throw over his head, and this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. And here's the veteran outfielder, Willie Wilson. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one is lifted in the air. On the move. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Frank White steps in for the Royals. Here's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. And the right-hander deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, Gonzalez. They limit the damage here. So they get 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Royals 1 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now number 14.
Number 14.
And the pitch. That one called a strike. 1-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The pitch. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Randy Milligan now at the plate. 3 for 10 in the series so far. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
1 down, bases empty. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's a speed threat, Stan Jefferson. And first offering is fouled off. Jefferson goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. White. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Down the third baseman. Foul ball there. The Royals up by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Go to second. He's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That one hit to right. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's the Royals 1 and the Orioles nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's going to be number 15.
Number 15.
The right-hander back to work. Left field. Bradley sizes this one up. And there's one down.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Gerald Perry steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. That misses. 1 and 2 to count.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
And there's a ball.
2-2 to count.
And he deals. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And here it comes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The batter, number 33.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. On the ground right side. And that is that. KC down in order. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the Orioles catcher, Bob Melvin. As he turns on the rubber, here with that good live arm delivers. In the air, left side. Jackson calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting up. The second baseman.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Rene Gonzalez. That one misses. Ball 1. The Royals leading by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Out front and foul to the left side. The 1-1. that's out of play. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Out to short. Over to first. Got him. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder. Grounded out his first time up. And that one missing low. And a foul ball. A wind of the pitch. In there. It's a now 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, George Brett. The wind of the pitch. That's a strike. And it's 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of holding away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter can be. Trying to protect the bat right there. Clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here is Bo Jackson. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the ground, out to short. To first. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 22.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So a man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
To the right side. Tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Royals 1 and the Orioles nothing. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And into the box for Baltimore. Bill Bradley. The pitch. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. In the air, left field, and puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay focused.
Now, the next to hit for the Orioles. Not looking his first time up. the dirt, and it's 1-0. That clips the corner. Line to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. The Orioles down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Next to hit, number 14. And that one fouled off. And it's second. And that one clips the corner.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Righty delivers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. And a pitch. And that ball from base hit. There's the runner. The throw in. He'll score it. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it down to a big spot to get the run pass. That pitch on the outside, but he was still able to score pretty nicely. That takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
One down. And next for the Orioles, Randy Milligan. And clips the zone. 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So digging in, Stan Jefferson.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone. And 1-1.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Calls it in, and there's 2 away. One behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Willie Wilson. And the pitch. Wilson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
1-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Not close with that one, and it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 5th. And a full-pitch walk.
Now number 15.
Next is the Royals catcher. Fly to left his first time. Pickoff throw. Dives back in, but they got him.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher like that.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the batting order turns over. Gerald Perry steps in for the Royals. Back up the middle and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just lost that one into center. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now the number 2 hitter. Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and deals. Hit weakly on the ground. Rigged it. That ends the frame. Royals strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Number 25. And a pitch. And ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's the ball.
And a good eye there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Just missed. There's the strike, and the count is 3-1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Bob Melvin, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
righty to the plate. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. And the righty deals. And that one is inside. And that's it. Full count now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. Look at him working hard out there.
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really good batter right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. I was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Rene Gonzalez. 0 for 1 so far. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Man at first, one away. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder. Bounced out to short. They take the force out, and that is the inning. And the Orioles leave one. Still tied, 1-1. Top of the 6th inning, and here's the first baseman, George Brett. The pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Right-hand Long has really done a great job of keeping these hitters guessing. You've got to play with that front foot. He's done exactly that, keeping them off balance.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And another ball. To the left side. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Bo Jackson getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Inside corner for a strike.
Going around. And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 22.
And now the right fielder. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's outside, and it's 1-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1.
It's the game. Yeah, I'm bossy. We ain't talking money.
Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Phil Bradley. And the pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Bradley waits. And there's a foul ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. In the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Now one out to right. Calls it in for the out. And now the shortstop, Cal Rigdon. There's a strike.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Number 14 in the box again. Takes the strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a curve is down and in.
1-1.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Line of the pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And here it comes. And that's down and away. Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Boy, do they catch a break otherwise. You're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
And into the box for Baltimore, Stan Jefferson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. At the belt and fires. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen. Mark Davis getting loose out there. Nick Williams also getting ready. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We go to the top of the 7th and to the plate for Kansas City. Number 1. And he deals. The shortstop takes the ball.
Count 1-0.
Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-1. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Go ahead run on base. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Willie Wilson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, there's a great chance to turn 2 with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and that feed's not on point. Very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Frank White steps in for the Royals. And a sac bunt here. Throws to first in time, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Next is the Royals catcher. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'd be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
And another ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. Less down the line,
to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball like he did right there.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Number 17 gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Joe Price.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Gerald Perry. 1 for 3. And a curve misses outside. Man at second. Bunting for a hit. Gonzalez. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Now the third baseman. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 4-1. And it throws off line. Safe at third.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And now the first baseman, George Brett. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Royals trying to break this one open here in the third and final game of the series. And there's a rocket into the outfield. One run across. Around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Coming out for the Orioles, number 29. This is his first appearance of the season.
For the Orioles, number 29.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Jackson. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And that clips the inside corner. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Bautista is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Colton getting loose as well. And now the lefty. Foul ball still 0-2. That one missed. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the right fielder. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Brett at second with 2 down. and they're happy to just get off the field after that. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Royals 6 and the Orioles 1.
Tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is number 25.
Number 25.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Melvin, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's a strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
This to third, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Rene Gonzalez, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball. In the air, right side, under it, brings it in, and that is that.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, raw papers, all game.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, so up now for Kansas City, number 1. Here comes a pitch. Just missed. Foul ball there. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. And about front for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And it's strike 2. Going to count 1 and 2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Frank White steps in for the Royals. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball. On the ground to 3rd. Throws to 1st. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals. They lead it though 6-1. Mark Davis gets the ball now. This is his 3rd time out this year. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The wind of the pitch. Misses inside. 1-0. And a foul ball. So now 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. Line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And next for the Orioles, Phil Bradley. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Pitches in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Steve Farr appears to be getting loose. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Freddie Ferguson says he went around. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they got the out after the ricochet. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Cal Rigdon. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The shortstop takes a ball. Outside. The Royals leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And it skips into there. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail it 6-1. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, number 15.
Number 15.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they can't get the out.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And the batter now, Gerald Perry. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bradley pulls it down.
The batter, number 33.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner on the go. And that one pulled foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Cut on and missed. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Jefferson on the move to the alley. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. And now, number 14. As the lefty gets to work. And a strike on the outside edge. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Wouldn't chase that time. Gets under it and pops it up. White drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Milligan now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The Royals leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game.
Near the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Stan Jefferson, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the air out to center. Wilson under it. They got it for out number 2.
Now back, number 25.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, number 25. A strikeout and a walk. And he takes a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Milligan at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 6 runs, 10 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball, 3 outs, 7 hits. Joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you, right safely.